Upon power up, you will get one of three messages depending on what state the system was in before it was powered down. These will be system power up, no water in system power up, water in system, empty now, or system power up, water in buckets and safe level in reservoir. The last one means it's safe to carry on from where it was last shut down. Withdrawing the mains power plug. The backup battery on the system will last around 24 hours. You will receive messages every 15 minutes during a power cut saying power cut since, and will display the time of when the initial power cut took place. On mains power supply restore, it will give you one of three messages which is the same as the free up system power up, so the user is prompted on how to proceed. Okay, you're going to request a status report to see exactly what state the system's currently at. So send in the command status. Okay, current time and status of which is currently idle, temperature within the room, humidity within the room, current pH, this isn't currently right because the probe isn't submerged and it's still slightly wet, and the EC value. Battery 13.5 volts, this means the backup battery is charging. If this is around 12 volts, it means it's either running from the battery in power cut mode or the battery's life have expired. The battery lasts around 2 to 3 years before it needs to be replaced. Air off. This is an external air sensor connected to the air pumps, of which tells you via text message when the air is on or off. If one of the two pumps fails or one of the bucket air lines becomes disconnected, you will be instantly sent the message air off, and when the air is restored, sent the message air on. The air pumps themselves are permanently running whenever the system is on. Lights 1212. This tells you whether you're on the 1212 time clock or the 186 time clock of the lighting contactor. Alarms. Within this line, if you see S, D or W, this would mean the smoke alarm, door alarm or water alarm is active. Recirc manual. This is a time recirculation of which pulls all the water from the buckets back to the reservoir. Auto adjusts the pH of above 6 and pulls it back down to 5.2, then auto releases the pH adjusted mix back to the buckets. You can either trigger the recirculation manually, or you can have it recirculate in a specific time daily. The command to, for example, set the auto daily recirc for 12 o'clock would be recirc 12 o'clock. If the system is busy with another process when 12 o'clock comes round, it will send you a text message telling you what process it's currently busy with. The command to set it to manual again is recirc off. When in manual setting, you would send the command recirc as and when required. On initial setup, you might want to calibrate the pH and CF probes. I won't demonstrate how to do this, but all you do is unscrew the pH and CF probes from the side of the tank, drop the pH probe into pH 4 and pH 7 buffer solutions, turn 2 times small dials within the unit until you can see the 4 or 7 readings on the display of the unit. You would also do the same with the CF probe, but using an EC buffer solution and free air. I'm currently using a 1.4 EC buffer. Also on initial setup, you will need to bleed the additive pipes. The nutrients and pH down don't need bleeding due to the way they keep dosing until they hit their desired target. Again, I won't demonstrate this, but all you do is detach the relevant pipe from the side of the tank, hold it in the specific additive container and send a message bleed additive 1, 2, 3 or 4. This will turn on the relevant dosing pump for 1 minute at a time. Send the command names ? As you can see, this is a list of additive names stored in the system. I have already set 1, 2 and 3 and have left 4 without a name for the video. So in this case I need to add the boost. So I'll send the command name 4, boost. All the different processes have configurable timeouts in the unlikely event something were to go wrong. There are also lots of external electronics across the system, of which act as safety features, and also everything that accepts water has mechanical float valves, of which would physically stop the water from entering the various containers, etc. Okay, going to send the command to get par all. The list of numbers all relate to specific processes under the amount of minutes each process will run for. As for the nutrient and pH dosing, the numbers mean the amount of cycles before the process will time out. You will receive a message to tell you if this were to happen. Reset. This resets the entire system and causes the system to reboot. Version. This tells you the current system version number. Name R. This resets the additive names back to 1, 2, 3 and 4. Setpar R. Resets the configurable system timeouts to 99 each. And abort. Aborts the current process. This is a small box fixed within the grow area. The values you see on the display are the same values that you see on the status report. This is very good to make sure that your external fan controllers and fans themselves are staying within their required ranges. This display is built into the lid of the main control enclosure. The values you see here are the values used across the system and also the values you would see on the status report. The reason that the EC is currently 0 is because the tank is empty and the probe is dry. The reason the pH is between 5.7 and 5.8 is because there's still traces of an existing mix on the probe.